So I'm going to show you guys how to get to entrance number 1 from the softball field. This is the Boeing Fitness Center in Everett. So along the fence, the parking lot, you make this turn right here and go along the softball field fence until you reach up a hill, and to your right there's entrance. So I'm gonna walk up here. The path divides, keep on your left. Alright, so here the path turns. You see this yellow marker? So you go up this hill, make a right, and the entrance is on the top to the right. So right as you reach this fence right here that sticks out, just before the left turn, there's a trail opening, so go through that and you'll be surprised how big and beautiful of a trail it is. So this is a great area to view Boeing planes that fly to Paine Field or to the flight line. So when you make a left, this leads you to Mukilteo and also to the Boeing factory. So if you make a right, it leads you back to the Boeing Fitness Center. So today we're gonna make this left. So here you see some man-made bridge walk area for mountain bikers and joggers. It's not the best of days to film, but what can you do? So you can head down this ramp hill area. There's like a sandy area, perfect for dogs to play or suntanning. But we want to go down this path. Actually, I forgot to mention that downhill area, there are a couple of bike ramps, and I see a lot of mountain bikers doing tricks and stuff. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty steep too. So as you get to this turn, keep on your right. If you make a left, it will just lead you back to the softball field area. As you get to the bottom of the hill, if you maintain the left, it will take you to the railroad tracks or to the Boeing factory area. But you want to keep the right. And notice how it also splits into two. So the right leads you to that sandy area with the bike ramps, but today we're gonna keep this route right here to the left. So you head downhill. So some of these trees, I believe, are apple trees near my right. So when summertime approaches, usually the apples blossom and you see fruits. Note how this path has a four-way, so you don't want to make a left that just takes you along the railroad tracks, or make the right that takes you back up to that sandy area. You're going to maintain straight. As you could probably see in the distance, there's a opening, that's where the railroad tracks are. As you can see, the railroad tracks go around the trail. So if you head down towards that way, that leads you to the Mukilteo area, where you can also get to beach access and the Japanese Gulch Trail in the port of Everett. If you head down to this little hill down there towards the left, it takes you along this creek area with access up to this hill for more trails. If you follow the railroad tracks or up this path, it leads you to Boeing factory. So today we are gonna go to the port of Everett beach near the Mukilteo area. So head down this trail. As you can hear the water, that's where the creek is. So I'm going along the railroad tracks. Usually when it rains a lot of water come down here. I know even though that's a private property, but I believe most of this is owned by Boeing or the city of Mukilteo up there. I mean, I see people on the trail all the time, so I don't see what this sign is for. I'm still going along the path. Railroad track is up on the hill, and I see a couple of people walking. So it's not the most popular trail, but once in a while you see a couple of people, and on a sunnier day there might be more. So here there's this little bridge. You have the option of crossing up there, where this trail leads you. See the bridge up there? It leads you to the Mukilteo side, and also it takes you to the Mukilteo Garden, Community Garden, where they grow vegetables. So it's a little serene area. But we're not going to cross the bridge, we're just going to head down this trail. Back on the trail. So as you get to this opening, note the bridge. I believe that's the Mukilteo Boulevard bridge that takes you, if you keep on the left, it takes you down to the ferry in the Mukilteo area. So this is the BNSF trail, railroad tracks. So if you make this left right here, there's this little cute urban stream. I'm not going to go further, but you can probably see it from here. Alright, but we're going to head back down this trail under the bridge. Note this path to the left. I believe there's like a parking lot area. Here's a sign for the urban stream. It says no waiting, no drinking. A couple of cyclists up there on the bridge. So let's head down under the bridge, along the railroad tracks. Of course, be careful. Oh, I forgot to mention, on the other side of the track, right before the bridge, this way leads you back to the Boeing Trail. check out some of this graffiti artwork. A whole bunch under the bridge. Let's check these out. There's one about God, status quo, your mom. What's on this side? So head down along the tracks. This trail that goes down here, it leads you to this little sewage area. I wouldn't play around those waters, it's probably dirty and contaminated. So you can probably hear the water from here. I'm still along the railroad tracks, but it looks like it's nearing the end. You can probably see in the distance Puget Sound. I'm at Possession Sound. And to the right is actually the Japanese Gulch Trail, which I'll show you the entrance to. I don't know if you can see that ferry in the distance. So that area right here, that's where the Mukilteo Harbor is. But we're not going to go there today. We're going to go down this path, along the tracks, across the tracks, to the beach area. So this little area right here, that's for parking for the Japanese Gulch Trail. And also I guess beach access. So I'm gonna go down here. Notice the guy who's walking, he crossed over the fence. That's exactly where we're heading. See the guy in the yellow in the distance? So I'm down here by the parking area. If you head down to this street, I don't know what it's called, it will take you to Mukilteo. See that bridge? That's where it leads you to the Mukilteo Ferry and Mukilteo Lighthouse Park and Barbara Brennan Park. But let me show you the Japanese Gulch Trail before we go across here. Alright, so here's the entrance to the Japanese Gulch Trail. Check out one of my videos on the complete trail. So I'm not going there today. I've already been in there. It's a nice little short trail. Let's head back across the tracks to the beach. Alright, so I'm across the tracks. Of course, make sure there are no trains crossing. I'm gonna head down along this fancy area. I guess these used to be ship docks or whatever. The Japanese Gulch Trail is directly across from me. Some nice houses up on the hill with great views, I'm sure. So here's the entrance to the beach area. Note the Boeing Everett crane dock area. A lot of sand right here. Some picnic tables, a bench, a dead tree. I wonder why all these parking spaces are here. I guess there used to be a trail that leads, or a road that leads through here. Looks like we have the beach all to ourselves. So it's not the nicest of days, but at least it's not raining. So as you can see, no one else around except for some animals, ducks, geese. See that? I have the beach all to myself. So you can probably see the ferry right there to give you a general idea where the Mukilteo ferry is. So let me pan around this beach area. It looks like it's pretty high tide. It's about 4:50 right now. So that little beach area around that dock over there, it says do not enter. It's like private property with security camera, so you don't want to go towards there.